Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
What's good, y'all?
Welcome back, Weenie.
What up? So, this ain't a conventional stream. I'm still doing my normal stream tomorrow night where we're going to cover stuff and talk, but I'm just chilling. There was a lot of people in my chat earlier from when I was playing the game, and we was just having regular conversation. Mookie, Moosey, I'm talking about Mookie. Moosey, shut up. I read that shit to my Mookie. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just hop on and see if I was gonna chop it up about whatever. A lot of people want to say they want to disagree with me. Whatever you want, my guy. Whatever you want. Well, almost whatever you want. I'm not debating religion, if that's what you want to do. But you can disagree about whatever. Or if anybody disagrees with my Antonio video, a lot of people was disagreeing with my Antonio video. Let me put the what's it called in here? Moosey, go to hell. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be in the general chat for anybody that wants to hop on. Yeah, it is. It's good, man. It's a good game. Yeah, Terrence, a bunch of people I lost subs because of that Antonio video. A lot of people was like, "You're wrong. He's right." I'm like, "Damn, bro." Yeah, it was like that. But yeah, Albert.
More money, more money, more money.
Shout out DL for the $2 Canadian. What do you know about ancient Kush? Absolutely nothing. I don't know nothing about modern Kush. Appreciate you for the $2. Yeah, this game it's pretty good. I didn't get it. I think I got it for free. Yeah, I got it for free from the Epic Game Store. And yeah, it's not a bad game at all. It's not bad. What's good, Nova? Long time no see. Nothing in particular. I'm just on here just playing the game, and if anybody wants to hop on and talk about whatever they want, we doing that. We just chilling though. Nothing. I'm doing my regular stream tomorrow, but right now we just chilling. Yeah, not a bunch. I think like 4 or 5 people unsubbed from it because of that video. But yeah, like Terrence said, like people don't read, they don't listen. The Fire said it too, and it was just like some people got the impression I was acting like racism doesn't exist, and I'm like, y'all just so quick to like hold Antonio up like he's above reproach, and it's like, bro, it's just critique. I didn't even disagree with him for the most part about any of his positions. For the most part, I agree with the man. It's just some shit be wrong. That's all.
Weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
I need some redraws. Who's hurt? She hurt? Who is this? Terrence. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
What up?
So, I was wondering about your take with the whole industry thing.
What you mean? What industry thing?
I think we agree and disagree. I'm not sure. Because I was in and out because my daughter was here.
Uh-huh.
So, you said you're perfectly fine with the industry, right?
What you mean?
The corn industry.
Oh, that industry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have I didn't know if you meant music or not. That's why I was confused.
No. I mean, music is already within itself messed up, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm for the most part, yeah. For the most part,
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
So I know I'm recently changed my perspective on that. So you don't see any kind of ill effects that kind of provides.
Yeah, I think there's downsides to it.
Okay.
I think there's downsides, but that's why I say I mostly agree.
Okay. I thought you was like, nah, I'm all for it.
No, I
'Cause I mean,
acknowledge the downsides, but I think that's, like I said, that comes with weed, with alcohol, with vaping, with gambling, with video games. You know, I think all of it has downsides.
True. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to really see the error of my ways and not really understanding how widely available this is and how much it has changed the brain chemistry of so many people, man.
Hold on. Shout out to Not Me for the membership, I believe. Is that a membership? Appreciate you for the membership, Not Me for. But yeah, you said you've error in your ways, and
Yeah, it's like, man, I don't know, man. It just feels like something's off about it. Like when I kind of really take a step back and look at it, like, bros, and then you hear some of these stories, like how they're put in these certain situations and pressure into these certain situations. Like one chick was like, yeah, they was sniffing meth on set in order for her to do X, Y. And I'm like, yo, bro, hold up, what's going on?
and that's why we was arguing that OF is better because they don't have to deal with that type of stuff. They're their own boss. They don't have to answer to nobody. You know?
But even in that context, is like you give a lot of people the idea that they could become these big acts and make all this money. Meanwhile, they end up doing something strange for a piece of change, and they end up not making it. Their situation is tarnished, and that's forever carried with them, and they didn't make no bread. I mean, you shouldn't be sacrificing yourself for money anyway, but you know.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't that's a fault of those individuals engaging in that behavior and not necessarily the people that choose to?
Or
Like,
is it the influence of everybody? Because like every chick, you know what I'm saying, to say they on OF, you always see oh, I'm making X million dollars, I'm doing this. What chick just turned 18 and made like 3 million?
yeah,
Lil
I
Tay.
forgot her name, but I did hear about it, but I don't know her name.
Yeah,
Lil
She's
so
not the
Tay.
first one, yeah.
yeah, so that influences a lot of people. Like, yo, I'm trying to, and then it feels like we've normalized it so much to like it's in like the everyday lexicon. Like you now have a lot of this stuff on Twitch stream and just man.
But I mean, okay, how many of you think people? What you think kills more people, alcohol or corn?
Of course, alcohol kills more people, but porn has it has diminished relationships. It has helped with the quote unquote male loneliness epidemic, that if they want to call it that, because you know these dudes are now heavily reliant on that. I mean, in combination with some of the red pill ideology that is basically financing most of these, you know, a lot of these females, and it's just this weird cauldron of weirdness, and I just feel like a lot of the morality, integrity, and stuff is being lost because it's torn by this fabric of just this pure lust.
So a lot of the things that you named, maybe not so much the male loneliness, but I feel like a lot of the stuff that you named, those things can be attributed to other things in society. And it's not that I won't acknowledge that there's downsides, but what I always say is when people pick something when people treat something like it's unique, it needs to have its own factor that you can't apply to anything else if you're gonna make it an issue. So like when people say like it strains relationships, alcohol does that, gambling does that, you know, a drug addiction does that. Of course, nobody vouches for drug addiction, but but this isn't on its face inherently. It has to be inherently bad. Like it has to just like I don't even know why cigarettes are a thing. I truly don't. Like that's just something I just can't. There's no upside at all. even with alcohol, even though it in the long run it can hurt you, but at least it can even give you temporary fun, you know. But like cigarettes, I just, there's no upside. And you know, people say, oh, you know, it calms you down. A lot of other things can calm you down. You know, there's plenty of options that can have you calm down. So, but as far as the sex industry, yeah, it can exacerbate issues that we have, but again, it's not unique in that aspect. So when people pick on it, it's like, well, why are you picking on that? Like it's the only thing that comes from.
Hey, mind if I tag
Your
in?
point there. Oh yeah.
Okay, so then if you're talking about corn and you're talking about its relation to the male loneliness epidemic, then what do you think about how it was in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s when there were actual theaters that showed porn all the time?
I mean, not my time
And-
frame, so I really can't really talk about what society was back then because I wasn't there. All I can talk about is what I've noticed when I was a kid back in early 90s to all the way until now. And you know, there is no way at my age where I got access to that. I should have been getting access to that. I'm talking like VHS lifestyle, and I got access to it freely. You know what I'm saying? So I've been dealing with that since I was a kid, and it took me until adulthood to realize, like, yo, man, I might have a little situation. I might have an actual problem.
Oh well, you're a lot more new age than me, man. I was stealing magazines. That was my way into it. I was ripping magazines. But I mean, I understand where you're coming from. It's just the industry has been so stigmatized at this point nowadays to where back then, man, it was all out in the open for everybody to see. There were theaters, there were peep shows that were just available on the side of the road that you can pull over and go into. It was more available and widespread back then than what it is now. And the people back then didn't have to worry about loneliness or none of this other stuff that they deal with today. And it's the stigma around it now is a lot more harsh than it was back then. So I'm trying to understand I don't know how to phrase this.
When you know better, you do better. So just because something was widely accepted X amount of years ago, and as you mature and society grows and we starting to have more studies and seeing more of the ill effects of it, okay, just like back then, you couldn't talk to a chick that lived in Georgia if you lived in Illinois, but now that's a possibility. So now we have all this information of how it impacts the brain, how it develops this, that, and the third, and all these other factors that is widely talked about by well-respected medical, doctors and everything. I think that we should honestly take another look at it. I mean, I understand sex has been the oldest pastime since the dawn of time, but again, you modernize, you mature, society grows. Like we're able to grow and mature in all the other respects, but we still make an excuse for it to be as big as it is.
Shout out to Albert for the $8 super chat. Come on, Logics. Don't let these guys talk you into get rid of our corn. It's precious as Butters would describe it in South Park.
Because I'm raising a daughter and she watches television. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that she's going to grow up?
Oh, my bad.
What happened?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
that could be for anything, man. It could be in music videos, it can be in TV shows, it can be all over the place. I don't think that just because they're in a certain sect of the industry, it should, have any type of effect on their career. And it's one of those things that, the more I've been thinking about it after the conversation that was going on in his chat earlier today, you're talking about the modernization of things, and how I see it is that industry has modernized quite a bit. When you look at how the industry has changed over the way that they abused and manipulated the women, to now women can do it how they want, when they want, and make their own money, and it's changed. Even though the job is still the same, the effects that it has on the women and the effects that it has on the consumer is different than what it was back then.
But we still hear those stories. We'll still hear those stories of like, yo, I got into this deal with this person and I'm doing all the content. They're taking X amount of dollars, or
But that's those are the girls that get sucked into the industry by, you know, sharks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mhm.
And that's a bad thing in its respect, and I understand that. But I'm looking at it as like, if you look at the industry, I don't know. I don't even remember when OF came around. It was right as the peak of the pandemic, wasn't it?
It's somewhere around that time, yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at about like 10 years ago, let's go back 10 years, and you look at the
Mhm.
industry, there's been plenty of podcasts that have gone on that have spoken with plenty of girls that have been in the sex work industry that have talked about their mental health, their way of life, their everything has completely changed since OF came about, because it gave
Mhm.
them the freedom of not being pressured into doing things that were out of their range. Because back then they had no choice, because it was either you did the things that they asked you to do or you didn't make a paycheck. And then they had to worry about other things. And that's why most of those girls don't use their government names, because they won't get houses and they won't get anything like that because of what they're associated with. And it's now becoming a lot more commonplace to where some of these girls are getting seen online as more than just sex workers, and it's helping them, and it's also helping the consumer see them as different people as well, instead of looking at them like objects. And that's where I think the problem is where the men that are consuming porn in general are just looking at the women like objects instead of looking at them
Mhm.
like people.
But it, that's where I get conflicted, because how do people view other people as people when your product is you and what you do on the camera? So I don't know your personality. I know what your performance is and what you're well known for. So you inherently make yourself just that, an object. Am I wrong in thinking that?
That's more
But
of what it was back then, but nowadays it's not really like that anymore. When you have personalization, you have the mass amounts of stuff that go on. I mean, it's kind of led to their personalities bleeding through.
and I was gonna say that too, but I was gonna say, but isn't that just their choice? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't mind that, then who are we? You know?
But it's also been a choice made at a very young age, to where I don't know. I feel like a lot of things aren't formulated properly, because immediately you're young in the head. The only thing you see is money. And I apply that to males too, because I feel like there's a lot of decisions should not be done or made until later in the 20s, but just like in that early go off, like everybody's a goof. And
Yeah,
then
but that
you're under this pretense that, hey, if I do this, I'm going to get this. Then you don't end up getting that. You just having that lives with you forever. And then you later on regret your decision.
oh, I get that, but that age of consent thing is a line, and it's a very fine line, and it's a double edged sword the way people talk about it though.
Go on.
If you want to up the age to where, you know, people have how they say their brain isn't, their frontal lobe or whatever isn't fully, you know, formed until a certain age or whatever. If you want to move the age of consent up to that point to where if they're making those choices, they're doing it because they have been developed enough to make those decisions freely without any type of external influence, I guess. If that's what you want to do, then there's a whole myriad of other systems that have to completely change because of that as well.
I mean, maybe some of those
You're
things should
talking
be
about
considered. I don't know.
you're talking about everything down to you getting your driver's license would have to change, even down to getting work and jobs as a high schooler would have to change. There would have to be a whole shift
So a
amongst
teenager
all of it.
getting a job and understanding how money works and understand the meaning
But
of actual working for your money,
it
that's that's sort
if
of a
you think
different thing.
no, because you're paying taxes and you're doing an adult thing.
Okay.
That's let's be clear here. If you're paying taxes and you're doing the things that normal grown people do,
Hmm.
then you should have that same level of choice to be able to do whatever else you want to do.
I think
It's
that's
like the
kind of a
same
jump.
thing. It's like the same thing saying an 18-year-old girl going to do corn isn't, isn't it's so, but she can go take out $250,000 in loans to go to school. Or she can
Yeah.
go join the military and potentially die. There's a line.
Hey, I
She can
joined the
die, she
military.
can kill people, she can pretty much take a house loan out for her to go read some books, but
All
she
right.
can't go lay on somebody
So speaking
for the
on
same
that,
thing.
as a man that joined the military and did 20 years at the age of 18, I can tell you that a large majority of people do not see that sort of combat, especially depending on the branch that you're in.
Oh,
So
my best friend did
that
at 18. My best friend did.
yeah, what branch
He
and what
Army.
was AFSC? Exactly,
I don't
boots
I
on
don't
ground.
remember. I
So
know he was in a base and he got bombarded by a bunch of militia in Africa, and he took some people out and they completely ruined him mentally. Now he's an
so
alcoholic and he sits in his house and he's been drinking like that since he was 18 years old and he can't get away from it.
Well, I mean,
so w-
oh, go ahead, my bad.
okay.
Go ahead.
No, no, I'm saying like we can always take those examples that sample size and use that to cover the bases, but if I'm not mistaken, there's more instances and more proof of that certain industry having more of a negative effect on people's lives, whether in or out the industry, versus the percentage of veterans that do go through something traumatic, which does happen, which I support and always give my money to help with those causes. But on the grand scheme of things, that percentage of people that actually happens to is way lower than what actually goes on with some of these dark practices.
But that's not what I'm trying to mean in this. Regardless of whether or not, let's say if you go into the military, let's say if you get told straight up you have a 1% chance of dying while you're here, that's still 1%. There's still a chance. It doesn't matter how small the chance is, that it's still there. So you have to think about, you can't just sit there and take that because the majority of it might be okay, and then the negative of it is so little that it might not ever happen. You can't. They have to both be lumped together as their one thing. So while girls in sex work, there is a lot of bad that comes out of it. There's a lot of girls that, if you watch some of these podcasts, like if you go on Stiff Socks and you go on some of these girls, man, they live by doing that stuff, and they love it. They love the people they meet, they love the friends they make, they love everything that they do, the traveling that they get to do and everything like that. They enjoy it all. So there's good and there's bad in everything that we do. It doesn't matter what we do.
Absolutely. Don't agree, disagree with that. Elijah, you about to say something? My bad, bro.
I kind of forgot it at this point. I forgot what I was gonna say right then and there. But again, my issue is just simply that it comes down to, if we're gonna criticize something and say maybe it should not exist, you have to isolate it for the reason it shouldn't exist, and it shouldn't exist in any other facet. Like saying that it has negative outcomes is no different than being in the military, doing construction, being a lawyer. Like everything has an outcome that's potentially negative, and there's also a potential outcome that could be great. Like you could be a 1% OF person and you could retire yourself at 30 if you're good enough, but you also might put yourself out there and be at the bottom of the barrel. You might want to be a rapper and not ever have a full-time job and not have any work experience, and if you never make it, you're gonna be struggling through the next 30 years of your life. So it's just like, big risks come with big rewards, and if we're gonna be a liberal capitalistic society, then we're gonna give people the choices to make. We're gonna give people the option to make the choices that they want to make, and if it turns out good, great. If it doesn't, then sorry. I can't just be like, you might have a bad outcome, so don't do this. I don't know. That's just not a good enough reason, because we don't do that with anything else that we allow.
All right, so I want to address a few things I'm seeing in the chat. Well, first of all, Dread, I just supported you and followed your channel, and that's not what I'm saying. First of all, I'm not saying that it should not exist. I'm saying it shouldn't be as normalized and as widespread as it is. The corniest the corniest switch up because I have a daughter. Having kids bring a different perspective in life and have you looking at things differently. Hell, even had that state of mind when I got married. So let's cool down, brother, with the insults. All right. Um, what I'm simply stating is this: I kind of feel like it shouldn't be as normalized and as widespread as it is,
Okay.
and it's just
Okay, we can
kind of
tackle
weird
that
for me
then.
that
We can tackle that.
okay,
So,
and,
yeah.
and that's what I've been trying to convey. And it's like I understand we can try to put everything so like if you think about military, honorable service for your country, you get benefits from that, school, all kinds of other good stuff that can come with that. Is there a danger of losing life? Depends on your AFSC or your MOS, and depends on the branch of service that you're in.
Mhm.
Now, what is the percentage of certain things going awry in that sort of industry? History have showed us that there is a very large percentage of that, especially nowadays, that gets in with drugs and all the kinds of things like that. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay, so you said not as normalized.
Yeah.
Don't you would you agree or disagree that if we I don't want to make this sound bad. If we normalize, I don't want to say anything, but that if we normalize just the adult industry, would you agree or disagree that that opens the door for it to be a safer practice? Despite liking it or not, like you don't have to like it, but would you say that if it's stigmatized and people engage in it, would it be more or less safe than normalizing it? And
50-50.
regulating
So I'll just speak from my knowledge and experience I had. So stationed in Europe, and they have those places where it's normalized and regulated. But they still have the same issues. The issues still pop up, probably not on the largest scale as I can say an example of the US, but it still exists and it still happens. Like it's still that dark, seedy underbelly that comes in, especially when you get to more of the hardcore Eastern type of areas that start trying to invade in on that. So
so again, that's just a problem with practices that fuck. Sorry, that was about the game. So that's an issue. That's an issue with people engaging in the practice in an unsafe way, not the thing in itself. Like that, this is the same argument where like what they're doing right now, like, oh, we got to get rid of fraud, waste, and abuse. So we're gonna make it harder for people to get Medicaid and food stamps. And it's like, why? Because there's fraud. It's like, well, that's not a problem with EBT. That's the problem of fraud. So in and of itself, if this thing is dealt with in a way that people can't take advantage of it, if we do our best to make sure nobody takes advantage of it, then it shouldn't be a problem. Now, are people going to take advantage? Yeah. But we can't be like, let's get rid of it because there's bad actors.
Like I said, not getting rid of it, just like, hey,
yeah,
it just being in the zeitgeist and lexicon.
Okay,
just
yes,
like
you didn't say get rid of it.
Yeah.
You didn't say get rid of it. But even like, the normal, you said you don't want to normalize it. I just think the normalization makes it less safe, and that's how it used to be. I mean, I think it makes it more safe. I think the normalization makes it more safe. And also, if the internet didn't exist, it probably wouldn't be as normal. It's because it's so easy to access now. I'm not even against like stricter access to it. I don't even think I'm against that really. Like, it is pretty easy to access it. I wouldn't be against restricting that more. I'm not saying it shouldn't have free versions, but
I think Florida rolled out some sort of law where you have to actually like provide some legit registration to even order access to that stuff.
Yeah, you have to. Well, I'm in Florida, so yeah, but you have to send them photos of your ID for them to approve you before you can even view it.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I mean, like
that's
I said,
deep.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I mean, the regulation thing I understand, but I think, like how Logic is saying it, I think the normalization is what does make it safer, because the more it gets normalized, the more laws can eventually get pushed to be in those sex workers' favors that can make those areas a lot more safe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
So, I mean, as long as they restrict it to where only, adults can view it, and it's an adult thing that can only be viewed by people over a certain threshold or age, and it gets more seen as another job, then things can get put into place to where, these bad business practices that a lot of these studios were doing to these women for a very long time, like doing like 80-20 splits on their money and this and that, and it was a bad thing. And if it becomes more commonplace for this stuff to happen, then those laws can get put into place where they can be treated like regular employees and get paid like employees, and then it can be more helpful for them in the long term.
Like I said,
Shout out to Elbert for the $6 super chat. Okay, I'm okay with his stance on corn as long as he's not trying to take away our precious corn. We're good. True.
but it is what it is. I think we've all made some valid points here.
And just like how you said, like about like you being in the army, like I dropped out of high school and went to go be a musician.
Nice.
Like I literally said, school ain't doing nothing for me. I want to be around girls and I want to play on the stage. So I dropped out and I went and I did that for like a good 6 or 7 years. And I played my heart out and I did all that. But any real musician will tell you, like, unless you have a real passion for it and you're willing to basically live under a bridge for it, don't chase this dream, because it will ruin you. You can go broke, you can go hungry, you can go homeless, you can go a lot of places by chasing this dream. And it's just some of those things, like, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen many of these sex workers get online and say that this is the best thing on the world, and if you don't do this, you're gonna regret it, and you should try this.
That is true. I think that's a good barrier. It's my bad, Dex. I ain't trying to cut you off, but that is a good barrier. Like you were saying, it shouldn't be normalized. Even the people that do it, even do it well. Don't be like, yeah, girl, come on. They don't do that. Like, especially if you're at the top, they're like, you're probably not gonna be here. You're probably not gonna be here. So that is a barrier to keep people away that don't see. They might think they could be the top OF girl, but chances are you won't be.
Yeah, and I mean, they'll tell you, be like, look, man, if you're really into this and this is what you want to do, then be my guest. But if you're a normal person living out there in the real world, this is not something that you need to partake in. It's not for you. This is made for certain people, and it's just not made for everybody. And that's how they speak it. Just like most other of these very like 1%er type of professions are when it comes to the entertainment industry. They will tell you it's not cut out for everybody. You got to be cut from a different cloth to be able to get into it.
That statement is wild too. But yeah, it's just, sharing my thoughts. Like I said, I'm not trying to be holier than thou. I've just been kind of really sitting back and just like observing things. Like, man, things have just kind of like really felt like they went a little bit awry a little bit.
But I think that's the red pill over exaggerating a lot as well.
That and the internet.
I got out of the red pill stuff because that conversation got annoying. But I think it's more of the internet stuff I see. Like, even like watching like some anime top tier lists and stuff like that, as you see certain professions get on, I'm like, what? Okay, well.
Yeah, I think.
And then they have these conventions.
I was gonna say, between the red pill and just the internet in general, I think that's what makes it seem worse. Like I said, like, I know you don't like watch Fresh and Fit regularly, but I could just see how the younger, like Gen Z, watching people like Myron and then repeating this stuff and doing their own content similar to it, and then the mindset gets pervasive within young people, and then it makes it seem like it's a bigger deal than it really is. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's funny when you talk about him, because doesn't he mainly mess with chicks that's in that industry anyway?
Who?
Oh yeah,
Myron.
Yeah.
That's all they mess with.
I don't know, but probably that's all he's. I mean, I think he messed with dudes, but you know.
Oh. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, so.
But no, for those dudes in that community, I do see a lot of them. All they mess with is women of that ilk, but then they complain about women.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video. I think Watts covered it about him hooking up with some OnlyFans girl and then bringing him on the podcast, just bragging about it. Even though he will jump on that same exact podcast and tell you to never touch a girl like that.
Yeah, that's wild to me. I'm like, bro, if you messing with those type of chicks, just embrace it. It's cool. You live in that lifestyle.
That's been my gripe with them from the beginning. It's like, practice what you preach. If you're gonna speak it, live it. Because if you're living a separate life than what you're trying to portray, then people are gonna turn away from you, no matter what, because you're just producing a fake persona.
This is very true, man. But
I'm not mad at you saying, like, you know, if we could restrict it more, that'll be better. I do think we don't need to make it like nobody should engage in this behavior because it exists because people want that. That's why it exists. If there was no market for it, it wouldn't exist. I'll give a hot take. I'll give a hot take if y'all want to disagree. I think that I'm trying to word this correctly.
Oh no!
It's not as bad as you might think, but maybe. I think that if people are gonna do drugs under the table, they need to regulate them so they're safer. In almost
100%.
In almost every drug, not every single drug, but almost every drug should be available to consume safely. If provided the dosage isn't unsafe and the side effects are minimal. I think that if drugs,
you know what?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a country that
disagree.
deregulated that did something like that?
If it is, I don't know.
There's quite a
the
few
name of that
countries that
country.
have like their specific like drug of choice that they regulate, that they allow. Like I think there's a certain country that allows magic mushrooms as long as you know you're doing it, as long as you got like a professional with you that can help you manage the dose. And then there's people that allow you to do LSD and a lot of these other drugs that they regulate, but they do it for scientific research, or they do it to be able for like PTSD reasons and things like that. And they do it for a lot of things.
Yeah, I know they're trying to do DMT and psilocybin for treating the vets with severe PTSD.
Oh yeah,
But, I
and
mean-
it's been doing very well. I was looking at the research on it. It's doing very well. It's helping quite a bit of people.
Yeah, and back to what you were saying, Logics. I mean, I could see your point in that as well, because like, just because drugs are unregulated or not, you know, I guess hit on too hard by the law doesn't mean you're gonna go out and just do black tar heroin. That's kind of a real big choice to make.
Yeah.
So I could kind of see that. I mean, I could see some people be like, oh yeah, everybody's like, if you're not a druggie, you're not a druggie, so you're probably not gonna do them.
Right.
So.
That's what if every drug was legal tomorrow, I'm not finna just go try heroin. I'm just not like it's just not my thing. So yeah.
It was the same thing with weed. I mean, when we got fully
I mean, weed
legalized,
is legal, and I still don't care to do it. So
yeah. I know a lot of people that were like, man, they were voting for it and voting for it to get legalized because they wanted it to happen. But as soon as it got legalized, like, I'm all right. Let the kids have it. Let them have their fun. It's all right.
yeah, I would vote for it to be legal, but I don't care. It's not my thing.
It is funny though, because when I was stationed out there in Korea, there's a story of this guy that lived in the dorms. He actually drunk himself to death by drinking too much soju. If you don't know what soju is, of course, Korean alcohol. If you buy it off base, it's unregulated. So you might get a strong batch, you might get a weak batch. But I guess he had like multiple strong batches and just drunk himself to death.
Oh yeah, soju is very easy to do that because that shit it tastes great.
No taste. Like there's something called an ammo bowl. So they have this giant bowl. They put a bunch of soju in there, ice, and then it basically has no flavor. So they put a bunch of juice in there, and you don't taste it at all. So
Yeah,
I
and
took
it's
a couple of
incredible.
I took a couple of sips of it. I tried to stand up like, yo, where the fuck did all this gravity come from?
Talking about
That's
where
like
did
those-
this gravity come from?
Bro, it was
That's
hitting me
like
hard.
a-
I was like, Jesus.
Those Dragon Balls or whatever they're called that they have it like Chinese restaurants.
Man,
The big, huge
They-
alcohol bowls that had the straight like double shot of Everclear in the center that they light on fire.
oh yeah, bro, they got so crazy with it. They made soju slushies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like, all right, bro, y'all doing too much
Damn.
now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You got to make it fun, man.
But
Soju's
yeah,
great.
yeah, it can be great, but it can be like, whew.
Yeah.
No, the fact they selling moonshine
I
is
don't know. I
crazy.
think a lot of people do realize if they think about it, it's like, yeah, if drugs gonna exist, they probably would rather have them be legal than illegal. Because look what happens when they're not.
Oh yeah, because I think I don't remember how long ago it was. I was in high school when I heard about this. But apparently some of the best um drug creators in the world that can make illegal drugs are in branches of the government and they practice it regularly.
I got Walter
Like there
White.
is like pretty much like no joke. Like there was a group of like government chemists that developed like the perfect crystal meth.
Jesus.
Damn.
The perfect proportion.
Oh,
I'm dead serious. Like this is pre-Breaking Bad. Like this was on some next level stuff. But it's like, well, they can do it because they're doing it on government funding because they're trying to see how it's created and they're trying to learn how it's created, and in that process they learn how to make it perfectly.
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah. But
Like-
that's the thing is when you have a pure substance like that, especially through the government, it does less harm. And if it gets regulated and stuff like that, it could save a lot of people from dying.
Just wondering what your job application gonna look like. I was part of the team that created the best meth. Oh, all right.
Well, I don't know if they'll be like that. I don't know if it'll be that.
All right,
You
all right.
you
So
be
you
labeled
tried
a
hard.
government. You be labeled a government scientist more than anything. I think that stuff would be redacted.
all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd
But yeah, that when you brought that up, Logics, it made me think about it, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if they regulate it to a point where they can come up with doses that don't kill people, I mean, why wouldn't you want that to happen? It can save a whole lot of people from dying.
Right.
Don't they got a bunch of methadone clinics too?
What? Okay, I don't know if this might be in relation to what you just said. And now I was just, did you see how they were talking about how Joe Rogan's stupid ass was trying to say that Trump bombing the boats was bringing the overdose rate down or something, people dying from overdose, but really it was Joe Biden making it was Joe Biden made a anti-overdose drug more available or something like that. And that's
really?
why the OD rate was going down, and it was clear. And he was trying to say it's because of Trump, but the numbers was all for 2020. It stopped at 2024. It was going down from like 2022 to 24, and it was like, oh yeah, because Trump is bombing the boats, and Trump ain't even getting office till 25. And it was like, because no, Biden made this this drug that helps you not OD, I guess, made it more widely available.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, look what happens when you do regulate things, you know?
Oh yeah.
I do find it funny whenever the drug conversation comes up. No one ever
you're
talks
talking about
about
Narcan, I
Reaganomics.
think.
Yes, I think that's what it is. I think.
Yeah, Narcan. That saves a lot of people from overdoses. If you're having an overdose and you're on the brink of death, that stuff will bring you back to life. It'll save you instantly. It can save you really quickly.
That's crazy to think of.
They had a live stream of a dude overdosing on the side of the road after shooting up heroin, and they sat
Damn.
there and they brought Narcan out, and it was like, I don't know, it was like less than a couple minutes later he was wide awake and he was good. It was insane to watch.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even know how that got
what it
recognized.
was though. When I don't know much about drugs, but I was just like, when I heard about it, I was like, damn.
I don't even know how it got recommended to me on my feed, but it terrified me watching that dude slump over like that, and then watching a crowd of people surround him, and then they hit him with it, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I was freaking out.
Yo, back to the deregulation. Well, how should I say, decriminalization of drugs. So Uruguay, Canada, Germany, Portugal, and Czech Republics are some of the top ones that decriminalize drugs.
But what did they like increase like the fact that people
Key
weren't dying,
countries.
or-
I I don't see the well. I gotta look a little more into the effects of it. I was just looking at the top countries that have done it.
Mhm.
Um,
Does it say? Is
Oh,
it
so they
just
got
a
low OD
generalization?
rates.
oh,
So
let's
they
do
got
that.
low OD rates,
Oh, do
which would make sense.
rates.
That's something I thought of. Y'all, everybody in the chat, if y'all want to hop on, y'all can. The chat is open. Y'all, oh shit, I hope I didn't lose my thought. I lost my thought by interjecting myself. When y'all talk, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh shit. Since talking about drugs, we really talk about Reaganomics and fentanyl.
Mm.
Because everybody, I don't know. Whenever drugs come up, the drug conversation, especially I guess depends on what political side you may fall on. They never talk about Reaganomics and how that brought that into this country in such a big way, and it's a direct side effect of what they tried to do. I mean, it's
You saying
documented in the government.
fentanyl is a direct side effect? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, no. Well, the drug problem we have today is a direct side effect of what Reaganomics did, and then fentanyl creeped in there too.
Uh-huh.
Because like I remember, I was about to getting around time I was about to retire or whatever. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna finally, I'm gonna smoke a little bit when I get out, finally getting able to do it. Then I started hearing all these cases about people weed they buying from the street just laced with fentanyl and people dying. I'm like, bro, never mind. I
Yep.
think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
That,
I'm gonna stick with my little tequila and tonic water. I'm good.
that's why those weed clinics were doing so well, man, because people were afraid of getting their stuff spiked, so they'd rather pay a higher price and know that they ain't gonna die.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, is it even worth it doing drugs in 2026?
I don't know. We
It
got
is if
too
you do
many.
it through the
We got too
clinics.
many other things and too many safe versions of shit. Who know? I don't know. Definitely don't
I don't
seem
know,
like
man.
it.
I tried that Delta 8 one time and it freaked me out.
He was talking about decriminalization, bro. Huh? You said what, Dex?
Yeah.
I tried that Delta 8 once because every gas station carries those pens, the Delta 8 THC pens, and I bought one and I was like, man, why not? I haven't had any weed in like 10 years, might as well. And then I tried it and I started freaking out. I was like, bro, this is not what I remember used to be when I was doing this before. This ain't right.
Thought it might be nice to get away from the others.
What is that
I was
one that Joey Diaz did? The Death Star?
Not exactly.
Oh, those are edibles, yeah.
Yes.
It's just high milligram doses of THC in a gummy.
Joe Rogan, I take 2 of those motherfuckers and I'm off to the moon.
Hey, and if he tells you that, you better believe him.
I don't think I'm
That
gonna
dude
touch
was
that.
that dude was a cocaine fiend for a long time. So if he's telling you that it takes him out, you better trust what he says.
Yeah, that's a big dude too.
Oh yeah. I remember he tricked his co-host on his podcast and gave him like a corner of one of those things, and that dude was slumped out and he thought he shit himself, I think, on the podcast because he was so zoned out he didn't know what he was doing. He's like,
Who
man,
was that?
I can't remember his name. It was that white kid that's with him on the podcast all the time. He has that weird little voice.
You just reminded me of that time Ari Shafir spiked Bert Kreischer's
Kreischer?
water.
Oh yeah.
That is
Oh, dude, I would have
violation,
been
bro.
mad. That would have been some fighting time for me. I would have swung on him.
We put in there MDA or something like that. What was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was MDMA, yeah. He put ecstasy in his drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
friends
I
like
would have
that,
been
you need
fighting
enemies.
somebody. Yeah, bro, I would have been fighting somebody over that. Like, ask me. But ask me if I want to participate, and if I don't, then leave me alone. You can't force me into a party that I don't want to go to.
I ain't part. This is a damn nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Especially
man,
if you don't know you took it, and then all of a sudden everything starts getting motion blur. Yeah.
that is insane, brother. Insane.
I'm really sitting here trying to remember what I was finna say because I had wanted to talk about it. It just has not came back. It is pissing me off because it was something I wanted to talk to people about. It was just a thought that I had in my head. And,
Are
I
you
rewinded.
Alex?
huh?
Are
I
you
rewinded the stream.
Bro, I don't even think I slightly got a word out. You said, am I what though? Am I high?
Yeah, are you high? You getting
No,
yourself already?
I don't get high. I just, because I stopped myself to say something else, and then the thought just escaped me. Logic.
Yeah, I rewinded
Myron,
the
and
stream
Fresh
to
are
try and
literally
figure it
begging
out.
YouTube. Boy, I just put that in your chat, Watts. I just put that in your Discord. I might do a video on that shit tomorrow. Y'all see Myron begging YouTube to remonetize them?
Oh yeah, of course they're going to. They're broke. They gotta be broke.
That shit fun.
Cake and party ain't doing them no
It's
good.
starting to hurt now. I'm like, yeah.
Is that the other streaming platform they're on? It's called Party.
Party and Rumble, yeah.
What the hell?
Dude,
is
I
Party?
never. Your guess is just as good as mine. I have no idea. All I know is I saw the logo in the top of one of their streams, and it's like, okay. I didn't know what it was. They're on platforms I never knew existed.
Yeah.
The fact they still beefing with Abba and Preach is amazing to me.
To be fair, Abba and Preach came out with the song out of nowhere. To be fair,
it was petty, but it was perfect.
I mean, of
But
course,
the Red Pill way addressed everybody.
no, it didn't. But yes, it's called Red Pill Way, but it was targeted by Myron and Fresh.
A couple of jabs, that's all.
It was kind of like Family Matters. It was like everybody. It was supposed to be about Kendrick, but everybody got some of the smoke. But
No, White Zaddy was very specific.
White Zaddy is extremely specific, but you know that ain't they fight, so they ain't say nothing. You know, but they did make that song out of nowhere because it was like, damn, like we know Myron said this a while ago, and they just hit her with the your ass.
I was the king of being
No
petty.
women. Shout out to Elber for the $9 super chat. Was lost of thought you had was about your tethering lineage because as an FBA I have a lot to say.
Oh my God! Here.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
But no. How Stevie used to call Abba the king of receipts, I always called him the king of petty because that's all he knew how to do was be petty.
Oh yeah. It's just so
His
crazy. It's just so crazy how the switch up was so like fake and obvious because let's say, who do I like? Let's say Birdman made a video about me. Like I like the Birdman's content. Let's say for some reason he criticized me. I wouldn't turn around and act like I never liked his content after the fact. And he's like, he a gay bitch. It's like, like damn, bro. He wasn't gay before. Like if he was gay, he's gay now. Like damn. It's just like I know it's probably a shitty feeling, but in all honesty, you did it to yourself.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
really
dude.
wonder, does Stevie realize he got KO'd?
Yes, that's why.
No.
Yes, he did. He threw in the towel. He ain't talking about them no more.
I'm like, bro, you do realize you cannot fight and you talk real tough for no reason. It doesn't make any sense.
He's an ex-border patrol agent, man.
I
That dude
thought
never
you
knows
meant-
when to give
I
up.
thought you meant not literally KO'd. I thought you meant like
No, bro,
like in a
like
hyperbolic way. He got KO'd by Abba and Preach, but you talking about literally.
yeah,
Man.
like bro, like
Why can't I get this one? Bro, like what?
yeah. Your tone should kind of switch up, knowing that you got KO'd in front of everybody.
Well, okay.
you should be, but you shouldn't be so prone to talk about violence like that, bro, and call people out their name like yo, chill out.
Oh yeah.
You
well,
can
I guess
criticize
he
the
probably figured
point.
he could beat up Abba if it came to blows, because Abba's not like a boxer.
Now, what if Abba got some secret training we don't know about? And he just really scraping dudes out there in Canada.
Now that's true.
But that's the thing. Abba has plenty of videos online talking about how he used to fight for fun just to fight.
That's true.
but it's
there
usually
was-
the dudes that
if
don't
you-
talk
if you
about
ever-
violence.
if you ever watch their channel, there's it's called the Bushes story that they did, and where Abba was hiding in the bushes watching a girl that he liked and stuff like that. But there was a video before that where he got in a fight in the mall right after getting the girl's number, and he beat the dude down so bad that the cops dragged him off with his pants at his ankles. And he was sitting there trying to tell the girl, being like, "Hey, am I still good to call you later?" And she started sprinting in the other direction. So yeah, man, Abba was fighting just to fight back in the day, but then he got in the military and he straightened himself out, and then now he doesn't. It's not his thing anymore, and that's why people are taunting him to do it, because they know that that's the type of person that he is now, and they're trying to get that back out of him, and he doesn't want to go that route.
Yeah, dude, like fighting is honestly not fun. You get tired, shit hurts, you get hit the wrong way.
That's my thing. I'm like, bro, fighting is not fun. I don't know why niggas be acting like that shit for sport. Like Anton Goofy ass, I be running fades all the time. Nigga, no, you don't. Like, shut the fuck up. Who out here trying to fight all the time? Even the people that do it for a career don't do it every day. So like,
Hell no.
come on, man. Nobody doing that shit
And-
for fun.
And being in the communities that I'm in, as far as MMA and jiu-jitsu, bro, they are some of the nicest, humblest, coolest people. They not trying to have no
understand.
problems.
They understand. And you know what's funny? I think people like Myron and shit, they be asking for fights all the time. I think it's because they don't do it. They don't realize how real that shit can get. Or they think they, like, for whatever reason in their head, they won't get touched for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, even, let's say Myron's in better shape than Abba. Cool. Do you think that means he can't hurt you? It's like, do you think there's no possible way he could fuck you up?
Fam,
But
Just 'cause
that's
you're
the thing,
in better
though,
shape
is-
than him. It's just weird.
I've literally,
I think Myron understands it. I think he just doesn't think that Abba's got it in him to do it, because if you think about it, I mean, Ayunde pulled up on him way more than once, trying to
yeah, and
catch
he
a
was,
fade
and
with
he
him
cowered,
way more
and
than
he
once.
Coward.
Even showed up at his doorstep trying to get in his apartment, and dude still wouldn't make a move. And then HS Tiki Taki, who knocked out Zerko, which was fabulous to see.
hilarious.
That was
He
hilarious.
called out Myron, and they lived in the same building. Both of them, HS Tiki Taki and Myron, they lived in the same building. They weren't
wow.
that far apart
I
from
didn't
each
know that.
other. Yeah, and he went on stream and he told him, he's like, "Bro, I'll catch you in the elevator. It's all good. We'll just throw it and then we'll go." And Myron never crossed that man's path ever again.
Oh, that's
Like,
another
Myron's-
example. HS whooped on Zerka. Zerka's bigger. And
Yep.
what's the other one I was finna say? Remember, I don't know if y'all saw that clip of Aaron the plumber getting knocked out by Jay Huff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Even though
Bro.
Jay Huff is
Seeing him-
taller,
see-
Aaron is swole as hell.
he
cleared that nigga. I'm like,
Seeing him throw hands with that trans girl was fucking foul. But
That was ridiculous.
she was whooping him though.
she wasn't scared.
Man.
She definitely wasn't scared. Like, she was not scared.
She-
Because Aaron
she
a big dude, and she was not scared. But Aaron wild
As
for
soon as
even
the-
engaging in that. That was crazy.
Yo,
As soon as
I
the
wanna-
weight came off and they threw like 10 blows, what's up?
I want to share this with y'all. My first experience when I first started training, this is back in like 2004, 2005. Mind you, I'm young. I'm in probably my peak shape because I was doing bodybuilding and all that stuff. I was walking around a good solid 220, 225.
How tall
I go
are
to
you?
jiu-jitsu my first. I'm 6 foot even.
That's it? And you 225, nigga? Damn.
So I go to my first class, and my coach then put me with this dude named K1 Sapasi. He's like 5'4", maybe 140.
Mm,
When I talk about he whooped my ass,
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
he whooped my ass. The only thing I could say after the round was over, like, yo, if we was out in the street, it would be different. Then I stormed out. And then I sat in the car. I was like, yo, if I was out in the street, he would have ripped my damn arm off and choked me to death. Like, what am I thinking right now? I had to accept that I could
yeah.
not fight. And I went back in and apologized to Martin Escobar. I was like, I'm sorry for my cocky behavior. Can I join the team? Bro, that was the most humbling experience. Having a
Really?
dude that small just obliterate me. It's different,
Hey.
man.
Yeah.
Those little dudes, you gotta look out for big time.
You know what he does now? He's a damn doctor.
Hey.
That's just funny as hell. He a doctor. It's like totally just out of the realm of what you think.
Yeah. Like I think he did like maybe 1 or 2 amateur fights or whatever. Then he just got his brown belt, became a doctor. I was like, damn, bro, this is not where I thought you was gonna go.
That's like Conor McGregor going around and being a lawyer.
God.
Right.
That coke fuel defense that he would come up with.
Oh yeah. He would talk your ear off.
Okay, I see what I did wrong.
I never got around to playing Midnight Sun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's decent. It's decent as hell. And now these not even my type of games, but it was free, and it was Marvel, so I was like, I'm gonna try it. But I like it.
What, you got Game Pass?
No, it was free on the Epic Game Store 1 month.
Oh,
Bro.
okay. Oh yeah, that's how I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna convince you to get PoE one of these days.
I'm not playing. Gee, I don't like
Path
the
of
type
Exile?
of games, bro.
Yeah.
It's nothing. I don't even think they're bad. It's just not for me, bro.
That's like convincing him to play Diablo.
And yeah, and I don't
That's
want to
so
play that
good.
shit either.
Well,
I tried Diablo,
Diablo
man.
was alright.
I tried
I
it,
wanna
man. I
s-
tried it for so long, and I wanted to like it so bad, but it's not my thing. I don't like that top-down.
Yeah, I'm not
Style.
I'm not the biggest top down. Even though this it's a different type of game, so I kind of do. I got my exceptions for almost every genre. I don't like racing games, but I liked like Dub Edition, Midnight Club, but that was mostly because of the cars.
Yep.
And I like Disney Speedstorm and shit. Like, but
Oh, you don't like any of the Need for Speed Undergrounds?
no, I don't play none of that shit. No,
bro, Burnout Paradise was my joint.
I don't play none of that shit.
Oh no, here we go. What's up, Watts?
Freaky Frog.
Ooh, watch in here.
This nigga came in not even ready to talk with his ugly ass.
Oh, stank booty that little boy.
Boys,
You
you
shut your
nervous,
ass up.
nigga? What the hell?
Nah, I had to turn my headphones back on because I couldn't hear you. I was like, why the fuck can't I hear you? I was like, oh, my headphones are off.
Oh shit, what's good, Watts?
Shit. Logic's Discord sounds louder than your actual voice, by the way.
Bro, I've been having it. Oh my god, you talking about in the stream,
Yeah.
bro?
The critique master.
I've been dealing with this shit. It's my input is all the way up, and every time I try to record from my end, my microphone volume all the way up. I don't know what it is.
Ah, man.
Have
That's
you
the
tried?
fucking worst.
Echo cancellation.
Have you tried
is
your sound?
off. Show advanced settings. Okay.
Have you tried switching it to Wombo?
That was perfect. Have you tried switching it to Wombo to keep it automatic gain control? You think that got something to do with it? Switch voice. Bro, every time I record myself from Discord, it do that, and I'll never just your beautiful. Let Discord cut through the input. Custom. Give me all the buttons and dials. Open mic with no processing.
That's so odd. I wonder if mine sounds like that when I have people talk through Discord.
I don't recall.
I don't think so. But
I don't
yeah,
think I've
just-
ever heard that on yours.
Do y'all
Yeah,
anybody?
it's been a
well,
while.
Dex, do you know why it would be doing that?
I'm trying to think of what it could be.
Well, from what I understand, I know like when homosexuals usually use Discord.
All right, let me kick this nigga, bro. Let me kick this nigga, bro. I'm gonna kick him. Shit. What a kick button.
What is wrong with this man?
Man, I put my hands over the headphones because I was trying to hear what he was gonna say. Then he came out with that. I was so ready to learn something.
He said I was ready to learn
Negro.
something. Let me pure audio
This
open
Negro
mic with-
here.
Let me okay. Can Waz, are you still hearing me? I know it's probably annoying.
Yeah, I still hear you.
Oh, that's
Okay.
kind of low on my end.
What does it sound like now? Is it different?
Yeah, it's quieter.
Are you serious?
I mean, it might be different on stream, but
No,
in
I
the-
meant
in the
no, I
general
meant
chat,
on
it's
stream. I
quieter.
meant on stream. But you were saying I was quieter in Discord right now.
Yeah, on Discord you were a lot quieter.
I meant on the stream. Right now, what do I sound like? on stream. Well, do I still sound fine to y'all?
Miggity Mike. Yeah, you sound cool.
Okay. I'm trying to see what I sound like on stream.
Yeah, I don't think it sounds bad on stream.
It's different.
Yeah, it sounds
Are you
fine.
saying it's different?
Think
Yeah, it
so.
sounds normal. The game's a little bit louder than, but
The game
I mean,
is a
other
little
than
bit
that,
louder, but it's not that distracting.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I could always turn the game down. I just don't want myself, because I've been dealing with that with Discord. Every time I like do Discord through stream, I sound lower than everybody else on stream.
Yeah.
Well then,
I
did you
figured
do
I-
anything? Because I'm still willing to learn here. What did you do anything?
I just hit in the voice section. I went to voice isolation. It was on custom. I put the input profile as voice isolation. I don't know. I guess that.
Okay, yeah,
That's odd
Yeah.
that worked.
yeah. Because for some reason that those settings on the isolation and stuff like that, it'll almost kind of muffle you to where it'll kind of it'll like make it seem a lot quieter than what it actually is. That's why mine's on a different
sense.
setting, because before then, because I would have to have my input turned all the way up for me to even sound normal in my own headphones.
Right. Yeah, I don't care how I sound in my head. I don't need to hear myself super loud because, as long as the stream hears me just fine.
Actually, I got a question.
What up?
Anal.
What? Oh
This
shit!
nigga be having that shit on lock.
Just damn. What is your worst anime and/or video game hot take?
What do you mean by
Ooh.
worse? Like, we think it's bad,
Something-
or everybody else thinks it's a bad take?
A majority of people would largely disagree with you.
You said
I feel
anime
like
or
you,
video game. Okay, if
Yeah.
Wise, go ahead. Sound like you know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to anime, like all of you have pretty much heard. Okay, so JoJo's Bizarre is the most grotesque thing to look at ever in anime.
You mean like
It's
it's
fucking-
visually unappealing?
Yeah, it's so unappealing. Everybody looks like they
Facts.
stink.
Facts.
Well, he agrees.
That's facts, dude.
I'm shocked because everybody loves JoJo Bizarre. I fucking hate it, bro. If I can't stand to look at something, I'm not gonna watch it.
They look like a locker room smells.
Yes.
Oh god,
Yeah.
the hate for JoJo is real.
Yeah, fucking hate it, bro.
Hey, bro, they fucked me up with them anime lines all over the place.
Yes. The only thing that I like about JoJo's Bizarre is that they be playing Jodeci in their end credits sometimes.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh yeah, dead ass. Don't ask why.
Playing Jodeci is crazy.
Hey,
I know.
That's insane, bro.
Worst, I probably have a gaming take that's bad. Dex, do you know yours? Cause I gotta think. Do you know
my anime hot take.
anime or gaming? He said.
I have two, but I'll just give my anime one for now. I still gotta think of my gaming one. But my anime hot take is I think that the first main arc of Blue Exorcist is a masterpiece in my eyes.
A masterpiece
Ooh,
is
that is
crazy. I like it. but
Hard take.
That is a crazy take, but I mean, I do like Blue Exorcist.
Troy, hop your ugly ass in the chat, man. I'm guessing you can't, cause I know you would be if you could.
Let me see.
All right,
Wait,
I could say my anime take,
Go ahead.
unless you're ready, Ologis.
No, go ahead.
All right, hopefully people don't hate me for this, but I personally feel like there should be a little bit more gatekeeping to anime.
I know mine. Why? What is with you gatekeepers?
I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on
because man, the
Because-
weebs make it weird.
It's not only that, is that I've heard some insane takes that I'm like, you must have just started watching anime like yesterday.
I
Like
can't even
anytime
be.
somebody says Demon Slayer is their number one anime, I lose my mind.
Okay,
It's because
to
they
be
got
fair,
the T-shirt at Walmart.
I understand that, but okay, listen. I'm not in that camp. I do think Demon Slayer is great, but I'm not in that camp. But isn't it fair to say that at least they know it's good until they kind of get their palate up?
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but you make it to where you can't even like Full Metal Alchemist anymore, man.
Okay, now
Dude,
that's stupid. That's insane.
Wait, what?
Everybody rides on Full Metal Alchemist so much. So I don't even like Brotherhood no more. I like the original better.
Okay,
Because
now that's a
everybody
crazy
spit
take.
on.
yeah,
What do you mean?
That's a
What
crazy
do you
take.
mean?
That's a crazy
Brotherhood
take.
is
Infinitely better.
Original FMA is incredible. The art style is so much better than Brotherhood.
Bro, that's
Whoa.
like somebody saying I prefer original Hunter x Hunter.
Well, no, that's
Whoa,
insane.
I do.
That's-
No. 1999 Hunter x Hunter, y'all bugging. They had
Nah.
better art style, and they had
Better
way more.
art style?
We nerded.
Hell, the
hard
darker
on here.
lines. The
You know,
fight scenes
you know
were.
what? Terrence,
I would
You know
believe
what?
it with like Bleach.
You only saying this because you fart out dust.
So what on 40? Kiss my ass, young nigga.
Okay, I got wait. If y'all could keep going. So my game is not anime, it's gaming. Anthem was not that bad of a game.
That's not a hot take. That's an actual reasonable take. It
Is
wasn't
it?
that bad.
I guess.
Why do I do not
Okay,
even
maybe I
remember Anthem.
liked it a little too much then. Maybe.
Fam,
Maybe that's it.
It had. Okay, I put Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda in the same camp. Horrible stories, masterful
game.
gameplay.
Yeah, I bought Andromeda during COVID because I was looking for a third-person shooter, and it wasn't bad for that. I didn't play the first 3 though. When I played the first 3, I was like, I realize why y'all hate this game, but
Yeah.
as a shooter, it's fine. Yeah, like I'll play it to fuck around and shoot shit. But Anthem just kind of I don't know what they were thinking, man. I don't know.
It was the
'Cause
same
I-
people that would shit on Titanfall.
Who shits on Titanfall?
The OG
In the
Titanfall.
beginning?
Oh god.
In the beginning, a lot of people
How do you shit on
did.
Titanfall?
The game was
talk about
buggy at the
Titanfall
beginning.
with Logics.
You said, man.
The
look.
game was. The
Wait,
game
OG
was
wait,
Titanfall?
Are you saying that like it's
Yeah.
not deserved? No, Titanfall 2.
Oh, okay. Because the OG Titanfall was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, wait. Why,
Titanfall
are
2.
you saying that like it doesn't
Classic.
deserve praise? What's happening?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying-
No, he was asking me. No, I'm not saying it doesn't deserve praise. I just know that you love it.
Oh man,
Oh my.
especially in the world of niggas playing Call of Duty, I hate them. I hate
Oh.
everybody. I just hate
Okay,
everybody.
okay.
Oh,
all right,
come
all right.
on.
Hold on,
Bro,
hold on.
the
Time out,
release
time out,
window
time
for
out.
Titan
Hold
2
on.
was so
Hold on.
crazy.
Hold
That's
on.
not
Okay.
even. That's not even fair, man.
There's
I
something
like
that-
my Call of Duty.
There is
Call
something
of
that
Duty.
we need to talk about. Hold on. Because are we going to act like Call of Duty was never good? Are we
No,
going
no,
to,
no,
is that what we're
no,
acting like?
no. I'm not saying it was never good.
Because when Titanfall came, wait, time out. When did
It was
Titanfall 2 come out?
Infinite Warfare, which ended up being shit.
Oh, all right, yeah, that was trash.
That's
Oh
the
my
Okay.
God.
problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Facts.
It ain't like it was
Facts.
competing with
Yeah.
a good Call of Duty. So,
So, in my
Right.
personal opinion, the last great Call of Duty was Modern Warfare Remake.
you talking about
like
like
that?
2019
That wasn't bad.
or 21?
Yeah,
What was
you're
it?
right. I did like that.
Is it like somewhere around that area?
That's the last one I bought, and I was like, and then wait, no. What was? I bought that one. One of the ones I just bought recently, I think maybe it was in 2023. I couldn't get through the story because of a glitch, and I got pissed off, and I never played it again.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was
Is
a
that
glitch,
Black
and I
Ops?
looked it up. It was a legitimate glitch in that fucking game, and I never got past it. And I sold it and never looked back.
It might have been Modern Warfare 3.
It might have. It was like 2020. That's what came out 2023.
I
The
think
DLC?
so.
I think that's what. No, it was a full game. It
No,
wasn't the
no.
It wasn't the remake in 2019 because I liked that. I agree with you. That was the last one I played and liked a lot.
No, Modern Warfare 3 was supposed to actually be playing DLC, but they end up making it a full game.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
play that one. I didn't play that. I know what you're talking about. I didn't play that shit.
Because I think it went Modern Warfare 2, then Modern Warfare 3, and then it went Black Ops 6.
Whatever
and
the
then
fuck came
now
out
it's Black Ops
2023, I
7.
think is what I played and couldn't beat. It wasn't that little DLC shit they just did recently. That's what everybody talking about now is trash, right? The new Black Ops is trash.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 7 is terrible. I can't even play it. I tried
Dude, I
the
did.
other day. I tried the other day, and I can only play in hardcore because I hate the time to kill in those games. I got in a hardcore lobby and I was in there for 5 seconds. I left. I told them all to kiss my ass. I left.
I think I put like maybe 2 hours in the multiplayer. I was like, I'm good. Just don't even feel
Oh,
right.
Tron is in here.
I
Okay.
played Black.
Oh, go ahead,
I
go
played
ahead.
Black Ops 6.
Okay, I need everybody to just watch. I know your answer, but I'm gonna ask for the chat. No explanations, no noise, no sound effects.
God.
No sound effects, no explanations. Just answer the question. It's
I already
option
know.
questions.
I
y'all.
already know what he gonna ask. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Wait, hold on. He's muted.
It's fine. He can hear. Well, hopefully he can hear.
Nah,
us.
I'm here. I'm walking to the
Okay.
car right
So
now.
everybody,
Go on,
I'm gonna
ask the bullshit question.
We're gonna go Watts. We're gonna go Watts, Terrence, and then Dex. Okay.
Tron's answer is going to be Charlie Chaplin. Anyway, but
Okay. So
Shit.
which movie do y'all think is better? The Marvels or Eternals?
Eternals.
Okay. Terrence.
Ooh, Eternals.
Okay. Dex.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
I never watched the Marvel, so I said the Eternals.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I saw the
Wait.
trailer and it wasn't
Wait.
worth me watching.
Wild.
Wait,
That's
Dick,
some
wait,
wild
Watts.
shit, nigga.
Wasn't it a movie that he said would that like he had one of the? It was a movie that we both said was ass, and he said it was good, or vice versa.
Yeah, but I forgot what it was.
Uh,
I have no idea.
Yeah, it wasn't Eternals and Marvels because I think Marvels is better than Eternals.
Oh yeah, that was Watts. I got you mixed up with.
That
That's
was
right.
Watts because you and I were telling Watts he's fucking crazy, and I went back.
Bro.
We watched both movies back to back, and I was pissed off that I wasted about 4 or 5 hours of my life just to know that Watts' opinion is dog shit.
Oh God.
Dog shit is crazy. First of all, you are comparing two mediocre ass movies.
This
and
is true.
saying,
They're both
well,
mediocre.
Which one is better? I am picking.
Nigga, you're the one who argued that Eternals was better.
No.
Yes,
I am picking the lesser. I'm picking the lesser of two evils because at least in the Eternals there was some interesting fight scenes. Like their speedster was fighting like a fucking speedster.
Dude, you read my mind. You read my mind. I was about to say they
Did
met
you
at
even
that
fucking
fucking
watch
movie
Marvels?
than DC did.
You didn't even watch
That's
Marvels.
That's Eternals.
But you didn't watch
movie was-
Marvels.
That was Eternals. No, he was just agreeing with me on Eternals.
I guess.
May I say this?
This nigga.
I personally feel like Brie Larson ruins every movie she touches.
Hey, you can't say that, man. Captain Marvel was a good movie.
You know, me and my wife fell
okay.
asleep.
Scott Pilgrims was a great movie.
You said Scott
No,
Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim was an excellent movie. Don't you dare say that again.
Whatever, same
love-
difference.
I love
It's
Scott
top tier. She did not ruin that movie at all.
Hold
Well,
up.
that's
The
not
character
even.
was
Was,
in
she
Scott
even an
Pilgrim?
adult then?
Yes, she was in Scott Pilgrim.
No, I said was she an
Hold
adult?
up.
When was
You
she-
trolling me.
Wait,
I didn't see
No,
Scott
I'm not
Pilgrim. I didn't see
trolling
Scott
you.
Pilgrim. Was she
Wait,
an
are you-
adult?
Watts. Or no, not Watts. Logic. Get the fuck out of this conversation if you've never watched this movie.
I
Okay,
heard good
hold on,
things
hold on,
about
hold
it.
on. Pause,
How have
pause,
you
pause,
not
pause,
watched
pause.
this movie?
I just haven't
Pause.
seen it, bro.
Oh, she had a
That's
small role.
crazy.
No, she played
You
the
said-
lead singer in the old band that Scott was a part
That
of.
was Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Yes, that was
What
Brie
The
Larson.
dude
happened?
that- the dude
How
that- the
old
dude-
was she?
The dude that had the girl that had the boyfriend with the vegan powers.
That was Brie?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think she was like
wow.
I think she was like
Wow.
19. I think she was
You're
like 19 or
right,
20 in that
was-
movie.
Barely
that
an
was
adult.
her.
Brie Larson was also in okay, now I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, people don't know how much things. That's why I asked was she an adult while he's talking about Scott Pilgrim. She was in
They were all adults.
well,
I think she
19
was like
is
20.
barely.
Nigga, this like
All right.
What's the movie I
What movie is-
found out she was in? She was in fucking Right on Track on Disney Plus. I mean on Disney.
Wait, what?
Right
To
on
be
Track.
fair, she's been in a lot of
yeah,
crappy
she was,
movies.
she's literally a child actress, honestly. That's what I was
Oh.
getting at. She's a child
She was in
actress.
King Kong Skull Island.
Yes, that's
Oh.
the one I was
Yes,
trying to think about.
yeah.
That's
She
what
was
I was
in
trying
that
to think
too.
about. That no,
She
that's
was-
not what I was thinking about.
She was in a movie called Unicorn Store. What are we doing
Wait,
here?
what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we're going through her filmology right
Because when he brought up fucking Scott Pilgrim, I know it's so old that she was probably barely an adult, and like
Yeah.
comparing her to now, it just seems not.
now. Nigga
apt.
said she ruins every movie.
She didn't
but-
ruin Scott Pilgrim.
No,
I
no,
was-
no,
I know, but
no,
that's
why
no,
I
I
picked
agree.
Scott
I didn't see
Pilgrim
Scott
because-
Pilgrim, but
because I just wanted to
my
be like,
point was,
nah, she doesn't.
my point was bringing up Scott Pilgrim didn't seem like a good comparison for what his point was. That's what I was trying to say. Like, if he feels like Brie Larson ruins every movie, I'm sure he's not talking about her in 19. That's what I was trying to say.
Nah,
No,
shit I've seen
man,
lately.
Captain Marvel was a good movie. I love Captain
It
Marvel.
was
I watched it like
was
3 times.
okay.
I liked it.
Ugh,
It was okay.
that's a
It was a mid
It
movie.
was okay. It's
What
not.
do
It's
you
not.
mean? That
It was a-
end,
it
that
was a-
end,
It's
the
in the
end
bottom
fight
half
was
of
great.
Marvel movies. It's in the bottom half.
It's a mid Marvel.
Okay.
movie
Okay,
at
then I'll
best.
rephrase it. The last half of the movie was good.
I personally feel like there's so many females that could have filled that role way better.
Yeah, that is disappointing. That's disappointing. Just like Uncharted.
Yeah,
like
but-
Tom Holland did not have to be Nathan Drake. Like,
Yeah, but
God.
artistically, she
But I-
looks.
okay, I
she
like
looks
Tom
like.
Holland as Nathan
She looks like
Drake,
it.
really?
Well,
Yeah, I
I
like
get why they would pick her because, like,
But-
she is quote unquote a name actor, but she's not big enough that if something happens, like, they can either write her off or recast her. Like,
Yeah, was that the same reason why they
She's
brought
not-
Zendaya into Spider-Man?
she's not a big enough name that it will stop the studio if something happens with her.
Right.
So,
right.
like, I understand why
they
cast
literally
this
could have got
her.
a no name. Like Imani Vellani is great. Like I didn't know who she was until this, and she's great. Like they could have got a no name or a name that's better suited. Like
But yeah, isn't that why they put
Oh.
Zendaya in Spider-Man? So that way, if they did mess up with a Mary Jane, then they could replace her, because she wasn't that big at the time.
Zendaya was relatively
Zendaya
big in the
was
first
pretty
movie.
big.
Zendaya's
Zendaya
Homecoming?
bro.
relatively
Oh, Lord.
been a
At
name
Homecoming?
in Hollywood.
Yes, Zendaya was
Yes.
big. She
Yes.
was.
She was known for
Yeah.
being in Disney, but she wasn't like big on like the
When
big
did-
screen like that.
When did Euphoria come out?
Yeah,
It was
before
it was
Homecoming.
after Homecoming.
No,
I don't think it
I
was.
don't think so.
Actually,
I
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. 2019.
man.
What do you mean, Homecoming?
No,
Homecoming
Euphoria.
wasn't 2019.
No, Euphoria.
Yeah,
started.
Euphoria was.
Okay. Yeah.
You're right.
Homecoming was first. You're right.
I would
Yeah.
like to pose this question
She
as well.
That's where I think she got cemented in as Mary Jane. Is once
I
Euphoria
knew
blew up.
maybe
then
you're
she
right from
just-
Disney. I knew Zendaya's name before Homecoming. That's all.
Well, I
Same.
know her from Disney, but I mean, I just
But I
didn't
didn't
think
even
that.
watch
I was
Disney,
talking
so-
about on like the. I was talking about like on the big screen and like major films. She wasn't that big.
Now you know.
I have a question for you, gentlemen.
No, but Tom Holland wasn't like a big name either.
He
Before
was
got
pretty much no
Spider-Man.
name.
He was yeah, like it's like the perfect fit. She's known to a younger crowd, so like she fits perfectly into that slot with Tom Holland. So I mean, like it
Yeah,
just
but
worked
Tom
out
Holland's
a lot
tested with
better.
Civil War.
Wait, was that his
Right?
first premiere
Yeah,
in Civil War?
but Zendaya already had
Yeah.
a name prior to.
Yeah, Zendaya's
being Mary
name was
Jane.
bigger than Tom's at that point.
Yeah. Like she also is in that Disney Nick fucking kids lineup of growing up as a child actor. So like her name is known, and Tom Holland kind of just came out of nowhere and he just fit
I-
perfectly. And
No, I get what you're saying, but what I mean is like what I meant, because I knew about Zendaya doing the thing on, because she played like some like offbeat, like off-brand like superhero on a Disney show. I can't remember the name of it, but I was talking about as far as like the big screen and like major theaters and big film productions and stuff like that. That's what I was talking about, is like her being known, because at that point Tom's was already pretty much test fit to be Spider-Man when Civil War came out, because that's when he got introduced.
Yeah, but you don't technically need that when you're a supporting role. You don't need a big name with another big name with another big name. Like you have those filler roles, like what's the Filipino kid who's Peter's best friend or whatever in the Spider movie?
Ooh,
Fucking-
Keanu Reeves.
No,
I forgot his real name, but his name is
yeah, like
what's
yeah, like no one knew really who that nigga was, but now he got slotted in that role, and it just they cast pretty well, if we're gonna be honest, for the Marvel movies,
Yeah.
for the most part.
But that was my point about Brie Larson with Captain Marvel. Like, if you look at the comic book adaptations at the time before those movies got made, she was like a 1-to-1. She looked like Captain Marvel. And she was already known for being an actress in okay movies, and Disney was making okay movies with Marvel, so she was an okay actress in an okay movie, so it is what it is.
Can I make all 3 of these
That's
attacks
hilarious.
on him? Yes, I can do that.
Can I?
I don't want to
pose a question
remember
you?
what
Go ahead,
what the
Terrence.
bad take I said, but
All right. So I would like to know, would y'all agree that they could have did a better job at casting Wonder Woman, someone who fit more of her animated DC look versus what we got in live action?
I like
1,000%.
Bro,
I like Gal.
I'm not gonna
Oof.
hold you. Gal Gadot. Oh, she was a
Can I-
bore.
Wait, wait,
what?
wait,
Bore.
wait, what?
Boring.
Wait, in Wonder
Wait.
Woman?
Yes,
Bro,
boring.
Bro,
yes,
that first
dude.
movie is amazing. What are you talking about?
I didn't.
No.
What are
Now
we-
hold on. I didn't say I didn't like the movie,
Okay.
but her as Wonder Woman, they could have gotten somebody way boring. They could have
Okay,
gotten somebody
to be
better.
fair,
Who?
okay, I will
Like
say,
who?
if
You-
it wasn't her,
I
if it
wanna know
wasn't her,
who.
I would be probably okay. I would be okay if it. I'm not attached to Gal, but I just really
And
like
that
the
says
Wonder
a lot.
Woman movie. That's all. I
like
just like the
who
movie.
would you replace her with?
Personally, I don't know, so I don't know why. So who you would replace her with?
No, I'm asking why.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
honestly don't know either. Anybody else?
Man, get the fuck out of here, Waz. Fuck out of here, nigga.
He said
I'm tired of you
anybody
niggas making.
But
you niggas
seriously,
making
I don't have
suggestions
anybody
and
off
then
the
be
top
like,
of my head.
I don't know.
I did not make a suggestion. I was just saying I would have liked to see somebody else because I did not like her performance. She was just boring. That's all.
I mean,
I have a controversial take. If she was a little bit better of an actor, I would have liked to see Gina Carano as Wonder Woman.
Well, she's already what's her name? Something Dust? Angel Dust?
Angel Dust.
She's Angel
And
Dust.
what is this? WWE Goldust? What?
Deadpool. She was
Bro,
Angel Dust in Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds did fucking Green Lantern and
That's a
and
different
that character
world.
died, didn't she?
That's a
No, I'm
different.
saying
no,
she
no, no.
died, didn't she?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
but
Honestly,
Who
I'm
died?
not. I don't know. Gina Carano personality don't
I
seem.
mean,
to make sense to me.
honestly, it wouldn't matter anyway because it's separate universes. So I
Yeah,
mean,
well, not
Wait,
for long. Not forever.
well, I mean, not for long, but I don't think Gina fits the
I don't think she
body
could be
type.
Wonder Woman. Nah.
who's
The build for Gina, nah.
Yeah, she fits the Amazonians. She fits the
But the
Amazonian look.
Amazonians are these beefcake fucking women. Like Gina, I think Gina's actually very attractive, but her body type, nah. She's just
Yeah, she's completely Amazonian. I mean, not as tall, but she's completely Amazonian.
hey, who's that girl from Parks and Rec that was Chris
Aubrey
Pratt's love
Plaza?
interest? Yeah,
She's a little too thin for that.
yeah, but she could have bulked up easily. It's like her facial
I
features and
can't
everything.
say
It
that.
kind of
Uh,
matches. Like if she
Aubrey
went to the gym and
Plaza
she
as
bulked
some,
up.
Aubrey
like-
Plaza?
nah.
Oh yeah.
She was just trying to be
Oh,
funny.
Shout out to
Fucking-
Albert.
yeah.
What do you mean? She's deadpan. She has a very good way of playing something serious. Even though she's known for being funny, but she's known for being funny by trying to act serious.
Yeah, but she's.
But I
also not
think that's
known
her
for any
legitimate
acting.
personality, though.
Yeah, and that's
Like-
not Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman isn't like that. Like, wait, y'all can't do no casting, bro. What in the world? Y'all casting all the wrong people.
What
That's the
movie
same
has she
thing
done
saying-
any action in? Like,
But that's like saying the same thing about like Jenna Ortega with Wednesday.
Oh no, she was perfect.
Wait, nobody could be Wednesday in 2025 besides.
Yeah, I was
Gina.
about to say. Yeah, she was perfect for that
Yeah,
role.
but if you
like
look at
fuck.
Jenna Ortega before she got that role, she never embodied Wednesday. But then as soon as you saw her in
killed
the
that shit.
in costume, she completely played it 100%. I
Yeah,
would have
but
never
that-
thought she could have been a
Well,
Wednesday.
two
actor.
different
Well,
roles,
well, the
though.
thing-
You can't
yeah, well,
compare
also-
the same, though. That's the problem.
But
And
it's
also,
a matter.
every-
What I'm
Aubrey
trying. My
Plaza
point-
has never done any action movie.
Who?
And also
Who?
Aubrey Plaza
No?
is the
Aubrey
same
Plaza.
in every movie. She's
Who
the
is
Yeah,
this
same
she
in every
is.
movie.
I don't even know who this is. Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
She's from Park.
Oh,
Is
Plaza,
it Parks and
okay.
Recs also?
Parks and Recreation. She was in
Y'all saying
Scott
Wonder?
Pilgrim
Y'all
too.
saying she could have
Okay,
been
Yeah,
Wonder
she was
Woman?
in Scott
hold
Pilgrim
on.
also, and
I
she
didn't
played the
say
same
that.
Wait.
She's a
Pause.
little
Hold
too
on.
small,
Okay,
it looks
you can
like.
you can say what you want about Aubrey Plaza, but when you have said the same thing about Chris Pratt, who was in the same position and he ended up being in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No,
Wait.
he's a perfect Star Lord.
But he's a good Star Lord
perfect.
though.
Yeah,
He is
wait. How do
he
you
also
say? Yeah.
does
He is
does
a good Star Lord, but
action
he never
and
did those types
comedy.
of roles up until that point.
But no, because he's done action and comedy. He's
Yeah.
done both of those things. Like,
Didn't he do
like-
Jurassic World after he did Guardians? So before then, it was just Parks and Rec, and then he did Guardians, and then
Well,
he
it's
did
not
Jurassic
about being
World.
in
Damn it,
Parks
I'm
and Rec
driving.
though. I think it's more so about the person and what they've done. Or
But
at
that's what
least
I'm saying. His point about Aubrey Plaza was that she had never done an action movie.
To
But
me,
at
she
that
just don't
point,
look
Chris
like
Pratt
she looks
had
pretty small.
Chris Pratt hadn't done it.
I
But
don't-
anybody can bulk up. I mean, Chris Pratt was like over 200 pounds, and then he went and bulked up and shaped up, and then
Is
ended
Aubrey
up
a
doing
tall
Guardians.
woman? Is she tall?
I don't think so.
I think she's like I can't remember how tall she was, but she looked pretty tall. I don't know how
I think she's
tall.
tall.
I don't know how tall Chris Pratt is, but they're about the same
Shit.
height.
Gal Gadot is 5'10".
Ain't no way.
Yeah. Gal Gadot is 5'10".
Aubrey
Aubrey is
Plaza is only
5'6".
5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah, she is
5'6".
Nah, she ain't tall. Yeah, she ain't tall.
If Uma Thurman was younger, she probably would
that's
play
what-
a decent
Captain
Miss
Marvel? Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yes. Uma could kill Captain Marvel if she was younger. Yes. I
I
like
love
that.
Uma Thurman.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have been a perfect.
But yeah, you see how we all struggle trying to replace Gal? It's just that she has the look. I just don't think she had the personality. Like, she was just boring to me.
I'm not. I just like the movie, but I don't need her to be Wonder Woman. You're right. I don't like. I'm not like I need
Yeah,
Wonder Woman without
that's
her.
my whole point.
Yeah.
And
I would
keep in mind how you keep
I'm
saying
trying
you
to
like the
figure
first
out,
movie
like,
and not
what-
the second one.
what
Oh, of course.
personality like she needed to have.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to figure out like what's this personality.
She was a little dry.
Personality
It wasn't
that
a lot of
she-
personality
Like,
in her.
Wonder Woman
No,
was
how
not
Wonder-
that
how-
goddamn dry.
But
Yeah, Wonder
that's
Woman got
kinda how
jokes.
Wonder Woman is in like the comics. She's straightforward and like
Not that goddamn
Not-
straightforward.
No,
yeah,
she was in the beginning.
she's a bit.
Yeah, she was. Hold on, wait.
I'm talking about in the comics. He is literally just
Yeah, hold on, wait.
straightforward about business, trying to get shit done, and that's kind of
No,
Yeah,
That's
so
how-
that's
the
not
Wonder
her
Woman,
weak- that's not her-
wait, the Wonder Woman that you're confusing, right? Is you're confusing the Wonder Woman when she gets into the Justice League to the Wonder Woman that they were trying to show.
Sorry, Elber. Shout out to Elber for one movie that has slept. I'm gonna bring this in the chat. Hold on. I'm gonna just bring it in the chat because I see what you said.
When she was there, remember she was that straightforward, strict person because she believed in Zeus and Hera and everything.
But
That's the culture she was raised in. So she was that like just straightforward and an authoritarian.
now I'm
I
trying
don't
to now I'm trying to think of the first movie because that argument would
That makes
would-
sense.
That argument would make sense if the second movie came out first. But she was already on Earth. Like, and she was already established. Like, she knew how
wait.
things like operated.
Yeah, but
So-
it
Wonder
was
Woman
it
is
was
always.
still-
Hold on,
it
wait.
was
Wonder Woman
still
was always on
pre-Justice
Earth. Like remember?
Oh yeah,
Wonder Woman
yes,
is
of
always on
course.
Earth.
She was always on Earth. But you knew what I misspoke. Sorry, you know what I'm trying
So-
to say.
It goes Wonder Woman 82 and then Wonder Woman and then Justice League as far as like the timeline is for her.
Yeah.
So it's still her. The first Wonder Woman movie is still her before the Justice League. And speaking of like a comic accurate sense, she didn't start loosening up and becoming more sociable and more normal longer in her time with the Justice League. So I
Correct.
mean, it
Yes.
makes sense for her to be more deadpan and more straightforward and more more fierce early on. It makes sense. It's just I don't know. Whenever I would look at Gal and her trying to play that serious role, it just didn't. It didn't really hit me
she
the
wasn't
same way.
memorable,
I didn't-
but Wonder Woman was just a well-made movie that I kind of got over it. You know, like in
can't
Mario, I liked Mario so much that I got over Chris Pratt
Oh,
being
I love
Mario.
Mario.
I just got over it because the movie.
Oh yeah,
was
that movie
good.
was great.
But I still
I actually like
But
Chris
if you
Pratt
sit
being
there and
Mario.
ask, I hated it. I still don't like it. I don't. Like
It's
it.
better
I
than
love
Jack
it.
Black.
Wait,
It's
what are you
better than
about
Jack
to
Black
say?
being Steve.
Oh, I thought you was finna
Huh?
say Jack Black being Bowser. I was.
Oh no,
No,
Jack Black,
Black being Steve in the Minecraft movie.
Wait, so I didn't get this super chat. Shout out to Elbert for the $5. He said one movie that is slept on from last year is Fantastic Four, one of the best Marvel movies in a while.
bruh.
I still gotta watch that.
Agreed.
I still gotta
I
watch
haven't
that.
gotten a chance to watch
What
it yet.
came
Amazing.
out? What came out before Fantastic Four?
Like,
I
you mean
know
in Marvel or just
Marvel-
in general?
Marvel. I know Brave New World and what it was one. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say, bro.
I don't. I thought it was
Yelena's
New World
movie.
Wait, wasn't it that Captain America
E-
movie
oh,
with
oh,
Red Bull?
Eternals?
No.
No.
I mean, I said Eternals. I mean, crap. What am I?
Exactly.
Brain fart. God damn it. Thunderbolts?
Yes, thank you.
Damn,
That's
I think Thunderbolts is better than Fantastic Four.
You know what's crazy?
Thunderbolts.
was
You know
it
what's
Brave New
crazy?
World right before that?
It was
The new
after-
Captain America movie?
It was. I think it was Thunderbolts, Brave New World, then
You know,
Fantastic Four. I think.
people were hyping up Thunderbolts so much. When I actually saw it, I wasn't wowed, but I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
But
It
I
was
did
meant to
enjoy
be.
I enjoyed Fantastic Four more personally.
Is that the one that had
Thunderbolts-
Taskmaster in there?
Yes. Well, it
Yeah.
wasn't her
Thunderbolts
premiere,
was meant
but
to
yeah.
be good.
Thunderbolts what?
It pissed me off because Thunderbolts, if you looked at it from a concept, Thunderbolts was supposed to be incredible just based off of what it's about.
Yeah.
And they kind of botched it, and it really frustrated
I don't like
me.
how they treated Taskmaster.
It's like, dude, you had so much potential. It was right there in the palm of
Wait,
your hands.
Thunderbolts
You
was
let it go.
botched?
You said what?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I
Tron,
said Thunderbolts was botched?
I don't think it was botched.
In-
I don't.
In
think so.
some, I'm not saying the whole thing is, but I'm saying in certain instances it was. Because there was so much they
Hey,
could
catch
work
up.
with. They had so much potential in their hands with
my
just
only-
the name
my-
alone.
My bad. My only gripe with Fantastic Four is it just was not enough action for me. Like I wasn't satisfied with the fight scenes at all. It just wasn't enough.
I mean that's fair, but I also felt like I didn't really need it.
shit, I did. It just was not. I didn't get my action fix for the movie, and that left me upset. Like when I go see these movies, I want a scene that I can remember. Like I'm gonna go home like, man, that scene was fire. Like that's one of the top things I care about. You know, and I just didn't get it, so I was just like, damn. But
That was
it wasn't
that
bad.
was why I like Multiverse of Madness.
You said what?
That was why I like Multiverse of Madness so
Oh,
much.
Multiverse of Madness had a bunch of scenes that was memorable. Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
that movie low key freaked me out.
No,
That
because
shit
you
was
know,
so good.
what's the name did it? The original Spider-Man.
Yeah, Sam Raimi.
Yeah, Sam Raimi. You know, he get in his creepy bag. He was in his bag. That's why.
I really liked that movie.
It was good, man. It was good. A lot of people try to shit on
Right.
it, but it was good. Multiverse of Madness was good.
It was great.
I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of
Especially
people
with the
just, like,
Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
They made the
fire.
Illuminati perfectly.
Like he
I
needs
feel
to
like
just. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to say, I feel like hating on stuff is just the new thing nowadays.
It is. It is. People they feel like they're cool when they get to just shit on something.
Bro, oh my gosh, I have a perfect example of that, right? So you know how when Ghost of Yote came out, literally everybody was shitting on it because the protagonist was a woman?
Yeah.
So the CEO of Sony has literally said in a board meeting that Yote has sold better than Ghost of Tsushima, which is not crazy to think about. And
yeah.
people on Twitter are like, that's not true. I don't believe it.
Oh my god.
What?
Dude, people, I know a couple of my friends that bought the bundle just because of how the PS5 looked.
See?
The special edition, dude, that thing looks so nice.
Bro, I'm just felt like, are dudes just like super secretly gay and they don't want to tell nobody?
Oh, no, that's exactly
It
what
seems like anything that has a woman protagonist, they just have an issue with it.
Yeah, man, because there's not enough men in it.
I'm good, bro. It's so weird, man.
You gotta have men
bunch of
on a
women
rowboat
running
thrusting at each
around.
other.
Hey, y'all gotta watch out when y'all talking like this, because you know Watt's gonna start playing
I
Abba and
was about
Preacher's
to
song.
say a
Watt
bunch
is
of
about to
wops
play Abba
running
and Preacher's
around
song the moment
here.
y'all said that.
Should have built a firing range.
It was like
Hey, look,
nobody was heard. Nobody was heard.
If you ain't
Oh
on
my
a
God.
rowboat with your comrades in arms thrusting, then it ain't a good time.
Oh,
Jesus.
It's just
Christ.
like
Yeah.
That's
just like
holy
you always
shit.
hear somebody saying like gaming is dead. I'm like, bro,
Oh,
we haven't
no,
had
it's
so
not.
many good games come out in a bro. It's been
So fucking
ridiculous. The
many.
amount of games that have come out is insane.
So
Those are the people that never played Expedition 33.
Facts.
Oh
Or you want to
man,
talk about a masterpiece, bro? That's a masterpiece.
you want to
I
talk
played
about
that. I played that game 4 times.
Shit, Neo 3 just came out too.
I was about to say you want to talk about a hot take? Expedition 33 suck. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I
bro.
know.
Oh.
I still haven't beat it, but I like it.
I don't know how many of y'all played it, but I know Watt's playing right now. Elbert, shout out to Elbert for the $6 super chat. He said the hot bad scenes are the best part of Ghost of Yote.
Hey.
Oh
What's
my
up, guys? How you
God.
doing?
They show her?
They sure do.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Of
I'm
course
dead
they
ass.
are.
Skin?
It's Sony. Why wouldn't they?
Skin?
Yeah.
Wait, is the
Yeah,
game rated
I mean,
mature?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it
I mean,
definitely has to
blood,
be.
yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima definitely has to be either like rated mature or like way high up,
Well,
considering
I
all
guess,
the blood
I
and
guess
gore
with
and
the
stuff. in
gore
it.
itself would be mature, but if they show titties, that's crazy.
Now it's like side boob.
Oh, okay,
I wouldn't
okay.
say, yeah.
yeah, it's
But
not.
they-
yeah, I was gonna say
But
because like,
yes.
oh, go on.
No, I was just about to say like the most they show is just her like her butt. But
Yeah, it's the same thing like Ghost of Tsushima. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
man butt.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
if they came out with the
Logic.
first one, the anti-woke can be like, look, they're trying to make everybody gay because they turned around and made a woman and then they still showed her ass, so they can't say they ain't playing fair.
Bro, that crowd confuses me so much.
That's because they confuse
It's like-
themselves.
Yeah, they're confusing
It's like-
damn
They
selves.
confuse themselves. That's why.
I just want them to post a game that they actually like.
They have to have they can't just no they like games. Wait, who left? Tron. Okay, so can y'all hear me?
He went to go talk to
he
his
got
grandchildren
awkwardly
about the prohibition.
Oh my God, you are ruthless.
Hey.
You're going to get old too, Watch.
So what I was gonna say is they like games, but when they like a game that is either led by a woman or has gay themes, they have to either not discuss it or figure out a way to explain it away that never makes sense. What you have to do, they have to admit that they need to point out a game that has they claim they don't want politics in a game, but they like games with politics. So they need to be able to explain liking a game and why the politics in game A is better than the politics in game B, and that can never be done.
Facts.
Yeah,
It's the
but
same thing,
politics-
you know, with the people. It's the same thing with the people trying to shit on Halo for having all those LGBT skins in the game. Like, people were getting
optional, I'm
furious.
sure. It's
I didn't know that happened.
It's
Well, yeah,
optional.
it's optional, but people were.
Yeah,
Yeah, but people were still getting mad. They're like, well, all these women are interjecting into a man's space and throwing all these pride flags all over the place. Dude, it was crazy watching the people go off.
By the way, I'm not stressing over that, considering the fact that one of their leaders, I think Bill Walsh, whatever his name is,
Bill Walsh.
sitting over here talking about
Matt Walsh.
Yeah,
You talking
Matt
about?
Walsh. There it is. Matt Walsh is sitting over here talking about that trans porn is turning people gay, and I'm like,
he's such
you
a
are the
loser.
person
Look,
that
wow, you
decides
just
to
called
watch
yourself
it.
out.
Right.
If you turn it
Yeah,
on and
you're
you watch
watching
it,
it. What are you talking about? Like,
Exactly.
raise your hand here if
Exactly.
you just turn on your computer
I
and then
don't
all of a
even
sudden that pops up.
I don't even think trans
Hey.
porn is in like top 10 searches, and it's just like
That's a
Brother,
that's
you
a
gotta
very
search for
specific
that.
search.
Yeah.
hey, that would be a fire thing, man. Just seeing a video of Matt Walsh doing like a speech out there and be like, raise your hand if you ever watch trans porn, and then they all raise their hands, and then he just picks the mic up. He goes, and points at him, goes, "Gay." Mic drops and then walks out.
Like I swear, like that's the thing though. They only be self-reporting because, like, bro, who's thinking about this shit? Like, what-
Nobody cares.
Nobody
like
cares.
if you're like, why do you care about who somebody else is hooking up with? Like, why is that your main focus in life? Like, you should be worrying about what cheeks you're clapping. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing.
You know,
like,
bro,
focus
it's
on
tax
you.
season.
Y'all ever watched the Eddie
It's
Murphy
tax
stand up?
season.
Oh my god.
Hey.
You talking about Raw?
Y'all ever seen Eddie Murphy's stand up? It was Raw Delirious, which was the one.
Oh, yeah.
that
Which
he
joke?
did. It was the joke about like you know, you find out your friend's gay or something like that, and he's like, I'm gonna go drink this beer. Well, I'm gonna go suck this dick. Well, you enjoy sucking that dick. he didn't make a big deal about it. He's just like, well, you go enjoy that dick.
I think
I'm
that
gonna
was
go- I'm gonna go drink this
delirious.
beer.
I think that
That had
was
to
I think it was hilarious.
Yeah, because I think I know every joke from Raw. I know every single joke from Raw, but I'm not as. I
Raw
don't
was
know
the one
every
where he
joke from
came out.
Delirious.
Raw was when he came out in the black leather
Like
suit, right?
Red,
I think
red.
The red
it
joint.
was the red.
It was red.
Yeah,
That-
okay.
There was
that
a purple
Raw.
one.
No, I
Oh,
thought
I-
Delirious was the one where he came out in the Michael Jackson suit.
No, that's Raw.
The red one. That was Raw.
The Michael Jackson suit was Raw.
Okay.
Look, I know y'all not the biggest fans of Joe Rogan, but
Nope.
one of the funniest things he's ever said
Mhm.
is like people who obsess about who's gay and who's not are either crazy or secretly scared dicks are delicious.
I mean, he should
Wow.
he should have
Hey,
looked in the mirror when he said that joke.
Dicks are delicious to be what you
I
was
wasn't.
gonna say.
The reason
I was
why-
not expecting
I
that
was not
either.
prepared for that.
So the reason why I bring that
That
up
shit
is
threw me
because he had that whole conversation when they got mad about Target supporting LGBTQ. He's like, why they gotta put it in
God.
everyone's face? I'm like, bro.
Damn, he fell off that hard. I've listened to Joe
Yeah.
Rogan in so long, man.
This was a while. This was just when he started turning into the grift. Like this is at the time when he started making the shift. He had talked when the whole thing with Target happened. When they made the big thing about putting up promotions
right back, y'all.
and stuff for LGBTQ. And he's
Shit.
like, oh, why they gotta put that in people's faces and this, that, and the third? I'm like, yo, it's not that serious.
The only
It's
way it
what
can
you
be in
do.
your face is if you're looking at it.
I
Yo,
just saw
y'all
a
just gotta
clip
be
of
honest,
him
like-
having that one dude on there that could open a jar. Who the hell was that?
Oh, Andrew
no.
Wilson.
Andrew
Yeah,
Wilson.
Andrew
Oh.
Wilson. Yeah,
The
Andrew
man-
Wilson.
The man who lent all of his father powers to his wife's other baby daddies.
Yes.
Ah, that's funny.
That's why he can't open the pickle jar.
You must like sniz. Ooh.
Did anybody else was like, yo, what is sniz? What are you talking about?
Yo, when he said that, I was like, tell me that you're not calling vagina sniz, because whatever that you are so fucking lame, bro.
Hold on, first off, I'm trying to
Oh.
figure out how's that like how's
Yeah,
that.
but then he also called it a ditch too.
Yeah, he's like, you ditched it. I'm like,
You ditched
Yeah,
it.
but like,
It's like,
how's
bro,
that an
what-
insult?
what-
Like literally, the comeback should have been, "Don't you?" Like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, you
yeah.
have, you like
No,
sniz, don't you?
no, because he would have said what Myron said. No, eating pussy is gay.
That's what I
Oh, he
definitely
did
need.
say that.
Myron said
Remember.
that so many times.
Myron
Oh my
said
God.
female vagina is disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Female vagina, like hence the word female vagina. Who else has
Nobody-
a vagina?
It's just
He said that on a college campus.
You ain't never had no man pussy before.
Like
He said it on a
has,
college.
like y'all, like
He
can you-
said that on a
there's-
college campus.
There's no way
F
I
slur
can
and all.
justify a straight male saying something like that. The
No.
only
No
people
way,
that
Damn,
say
bro.
vagina is disgusting is gay men. Like
The-
they literally say
the
that.
worst-
They literally
and the
say it's
worst-
nasty to them.
Oh yeah.
And the
Oh,
worst thing he did that woman that he did that to, and for that interview, that British woman. Oh my gosh, she was fucking fine. And I'm like,
British
hey,
woman.
you said, man, it was the woman-
That's
I
the one where
forgot
they
the
go
girl.
up and they
Oh,
do
yeah,
that little
well,
date.
where they
Yeah.
talk. Yes.
Andrew,
The grill,
Tate
the
did
grill or
same
something like
thing.
that.
Yeah, she was gorgeous,
Uh-huh.
and he said that to her. I'm like, oh, you
Oh, yeah,
never
that-
pleased
that's
a
when
woman
he
in your
said
life.
it, right? Yeah. Female vagina.
Mhm.
Disgusting. Oh God, it's like what? How do you hear that and still support him as a man that's supposed to get you women? Like, come on, bro.
I
I will honestly
question
say,
it every day.
Yeah, but they should have learned that on the boat.
if I was to ever come across Myron, I would say straight to his face, you are fucking lame. Just straight up. You were just fucking lame, bro.
Yeah, because
Cringiest individual.
Shout out Albert for the $7 super chat. Albert, right now we're in Discord. There might be times where I use StreamYard in the future, so it'll be easier. But if you like, my Discord, which is pinned to the top. You just join it. We just in the chat right now.
$4,000 for a ticket, and they
Thank you for the $7 super chat, bro.
one of them knocked you out getting onto that boat. They expected it. That's why they didn't do nothing about it. They're like, man, we're paying $4,000, but it's probably gonna be a tugboat when we show up. It ain't gonna be no yacht. And they got exactly what they paid for, and they didn't complain one single bit about it.
And it was a sausage fest because they all danced together.
You gonna get that tugboat?
Booty queef. Booty queef.
Oh my god.
Booty queef.
It's a whole circle of
Just
sausages
boys
dancing.
being boys.
Had girls on the boats, well, kind of, and nobody talked to them.
No women. No
not only
women.
that. Look, you know what's funny? Myron just ran the shit straight back. The nigga went to the incel Avengers party. The nigga was with Andrew Tate. Like, yeah, you see all these women? We ain't talking to them. You know?
Yes. Like, oh,
I have one
okay.
thing for that. I have one thing for that.
I made that. I put that in on my video when I talked about it.
Oh my god.
It was like, oh, you see how all these beautiful women are around and we're just sitting here and we don't pay them no attention, but they still stay because they know that, you know, they need to be around us. We don't need them, but they need us. That's like, bro, shut up. Shut up. For one, not all of them were dimes. You had a couple nickels in there, so shut up.
It don't even matter though. It's like it's just, you know.
But he was sitting there saying that he had a whole room in there laced with tins. That's how he said it.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like, nah, bro. You had some nickels in there.
Girls that ain't fine get the VIP because they women. Period. So.
Yeah.
True.
It's like saying OnlyFans girls are 3 or 4s, but yet you let them on your boat for free.
God damn it! I don't know how I'm gonna stay up for this J. Cole album. I am tired.
You jumping jacks. Hot to here to try to keep yourself up, didn't you?
That's exactly why. Yeah, that's exactly what.
Shit, I ain't
well,
gonna lie to you, I'm gonna have to watch your shit on the replay.
Nah, that's fine.
Do push-ups.
Bro, I might.
What you gonna do? You can't smoke, can't drink, because that's gonna make it worse.
Some cocaine on stream.
True. Just tell her.
Nah, what you can do if you really. Oh, go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Oh no, I'm just saying what you can do to keep awake. If you just like, if being irritated keeps you awake, is watch that Andrew Strokes apology.
Oh,
irritate you.
He gonna keep
did he actually apologize? Or
not really?
There's no way. Okay,
Not
all
like,
right.
He didn't like say I'm sorry, but he's saying he made. He more or less said he
I didn't vote for this. I'm like,
okay,
man.
somebody correct me. I don't even think he said he made a mistake. He's just like, yeah, people were giving me the signals. That's what he said.
Yeah, something along those lines. Bro, watching that old video of him debating Tariq Nasheed was like, yo, I'm like, what happened to that show, man?
Yeah, like where you was able to see bullshit and you could call it. Like, you know, like Trump was full of shit and you didn't call that, but it kind of bothers me because it's like, damn, is it because Tariq was black you able to call out his nonsense? You know, but it's
no, I just think he saw the grift, bro, with Trump. That's what happened with a lot of these creators. They saw the grift and they took advantage.
Oh, you meant the grift to make the money? Okay, yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, watch. That's what I was trying to tell you about when I was talking to you about Tectone. When I was telling you on your stream the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that idiot.
Wait,
that was the same. That was the same thing he's being accused of. Is that
grifting on Trump?
He was doing a right wing grift for Trump, and then he went on stream and then started rambling and going on a rant about how Kirk's death affected my life and da da da.
Shut the fuck up,
bro. He harped on that for like 20 minutes, and it's like, well, did I do it for a grift? No, this is just how I feel, and I feel like, you know, because Kirk got silenced, I have to speak for him. And it's like, bro, no, you don't. His wife's already doing it WWE style. Why do you need to do it?
Damn. Off the top turnbuckle.
That's pretty funny.
She's walking in with Batista theme music, and you're sitting there acting like you need to do more work for him. Fireworks and all, and Tectone felt like it.
Oh god.
Dude. And then it was that whole thing about him losing that that civil suit and everything like that too. And then him saying, "Oh well, no charges got put up against me, so I must be all right." And it's like, no, bro, that ain't right. You just lost a civil case,
I
but
heard Hassan also mention something about him similar to like how Lakari, like obviously we saw like the whole thing with Lakari that weirdo.
yeah, but Hassan calls Tectone a generational rapist as well.
Because there was something with him and the peak his ex-girlfriend, like he
Well, Pikachu was suing, like had a civil case with him as far as like him
Abuse, like
being
abuse,
rough
abuse.
in the bedroom, and they considered it borderline sexual assault.
I mean, she didn't consent to
And
that then, yeah. I mean,
and she won. But Tectone's reasoning is that a civil case is about vibes, it's not about facts, and that's why she won
Of
and
course,
he
when you lose
lost.
it, of course, when you lose, it's
That
never
was
about
his
facts.
reasoning behind it.
the whole vibes thing is fucking wild. Wow.
When you lose, it's always vibes.
It was like, because man, if it was really true, I would be in handcuffs. And it's like,
no, because
it
it's
was
civil.
a
You
civil
won't be in
case.
handcuffs. Oh my
Yo,
God.
people keep snitching on themselves. It's wild.
Crazy, but
The Lakari thing though, that shit took me back from it. I was just like, yo, so you sitting there, you told me you got caught with the notepad. Not that I even condone it, but usually a sensible person, if they realize they fucked up that bad, they would have just ended the stream,
like
deleted
Vosh.
the VOD. Whichever,
Oh.
ended the stream, deleted the VOD, and then pretend like, oh, you know,
Vosh
I
ended his stream immediately when his shit.
Hey,
got
that's AI.
exposed. Oh shit!
and don't fucking acknowledge it, I guess. But he was on there for hours.
I'm finna get
Bro, the
off here,
rebuttal that he gave was crazy.
Hey, Logic's, watch. As y'all continue to grow, please don't get caught up in no weird shit.
What do you mean weird shit?
It seems like that's the streamer YouTuber pipeline.
Uh-huh.
That caught me off guard so fast. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
I'm just asking for a favor because
He's just trying to make
I
sure that
support y'all.
he don't look up one day and Logix and
Like-
Watt sitting up there hanging out with Sneeko.
I like your content, bro, but I better not.
Sneeko, I would talk to him, but I wouldn't hang out with him.
Bro, I like your content, but I better not find out that you're choking out girls in parking garages, dog. You better leave that alone.
Nah, that shit's super
God.
dead. That shit's super dead.
Yo,
Wow.
Sneeko had a decent run until that whole cuties video that started his downfall.
Yeah, that was that contrarian.
Well, that was the same thing. That was the same thing with Mr. Girl. Mr. Girl did the same thing.
Okay, y'all, wait. I gotta call it though. I gotta get off y'all because I'm tired.
I hear you. You starting to pass out.
Yeah, if y'all want to stay and talk, that's perfectly fine. But I'm finna in stream and get off chat.
You know, Watch is gonna stay here to stay up. All right, bro.
Yeah, if y'all want to talk, y'all want to talk. I'm finna leave the chat though, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But all right, y'all be smooth.
What do you think, man?
You see?
All right, man. Later.
Later.
But I appreciate y'all, man. If you made it to this point in the stream, make sure you leave a like, comment, sub. If not one, then all three. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.